Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Cece, and today is my first update in 2024 for my 3 times a charm project. This is a project 3 uses, and I do it alongside of a few other amazing people. I initiated this project with my friend Andy from the channel Andy Does Stuff. And then our close friend Laura, who is Laura the Bargain Hunter, decided to join as well. And most recently, Ash from the channel Makeup and Chaos has also joined. And these are all very wonderful people. I consider myself lucky to know them. And I'm really happy we're all doing this project. We all have different names for this project, but it is the same theme, the same idea. So that is that you choose items from your collection that are kind of not your faves, or you don't know if you like them yet. Maybe you thought you did, and then the last time you used it, it wasn't that great. And you use them 3 times. And at the end of those 3 uses, you decide, am I keeping this or is it going away? The goal in general is to get through those items in the month you roll them in, but you don't have to. I think a few of us now have set up the rule that if you have had an item in the project for 3 months, 3 full months, and you have not gotten to your 3 uses, you probably aren't going to. So if that's the case, it gets decluttered. I've really enjoyed this project in the year we've been doing it so far. I have found a lot of items that I didn't think I liked that I now love, and I have also been able to declutter several items that just aren't going to get used. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at my items from last month, and let's see how I did. I did decide this year I'm only doing 5 items. Last year was a little much, and since I've taken on more painting projects this year, I wanted to keep this one a little simpler. So, the first item from last month is this little Real Her duo called Dreams So Big. The shades in here are Inspire and Encourage. And I didn't know about the quality of this. I did hit my 3 uses. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but I also don't think I'm going to get rid of it. I think this would be something fun to eventually like put in a project just to use up, or at least to hit pan on the mat, because I love hitting pan on my mats. So I am going to keep this around. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad enough to just declutter from my collection. Okay, next up is this e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Balm. The shade here is Joyful. So I did use this the 3 times as well. I mentioned last time it has this little heart core, which is kind of where the name comes from. But when you get it, that actually is sticking up. It like bulges up over the rest of the bullet, which makes applying it feel weird, and it's also clear in there, so it doesn't always apply really smoothly. You kind of have to glide your lips together to get the tint to evenly disperse. I liked the way that this felt on my lips. However, it is flavored. It tastes like fake watermelon, and it actually had like a really icky kind of back of the throat taste for me. I don't know. I like watermelon, but I did not enjoy how this made my mouth feel. All that to say, I did decide that while the formula is nice, I am going to declutter this because I do not like that taste at all. I also have my Ola Neon lip gloss in the shade Kahlo, and I hit my 3 uses on this as well, and it is definitely a shade I enjoy. I didn't have any problems with it. I just used it over other lip colors. You know what? I'm going to put it on now because I should have touched up my lips before this video, and I didn't. That looks a little better. All right, so this one is going to stay in my collection, and now I've used it 4 times. Hooray. Next up is my Libre spray perfume from Yves Saint Laurent. I had put this in my one and done project last year, and I wasn't actually sure that it was something I could tolerate because I just did like one teeny little spritz on my clothes. So for the 3 uses this time, which I did get through, I used 2 spritzes, and I can tell you I didn't enjoy it, but it didn't make me sick. Like, I noticed the scent all day, and I was kind of like, ugh. But it didn't make me sick. So I can tolerate it, and I can continue to use it. How often I will pull it out, I don't know, but maybe in another project I can get some more use on it. And last up from last month is this Item Beauty Blushin' Like I'm Crushin' Cream Blush. This was kind of a deep shade for me. I don't do many more reddish tones. I do love my coral, coppery kind of colors. So this is not like a go-to for me, but I did enjoy it. I did get my 3 uses, and I will keep this in my collection as well. So only one item is getting decluttered this month, and I used everything. I feel really good about that. So let's take a look at what I am pulling in to use in February. First up is my Laura Geller Make It a Double stick here. This is on one side an eyeliner crayon. It's a little thin for a crayon, but it thickens up. So I swatched this again while I was filming my inventory and declutter videos, and it's a really pretty shade. The other side of it is actually like a shimmer powder. So you kind of have the full look in this one stick, and I've been curious about how it actually works. I don't know that I've ever actually used it on my eyes, so that is my first item for this month. Next up is a lippy from Wander Beauty. This is the Lip Retreat Oil in the shade Skinny Dip. I think I've used this once when I got it in a BoxyCharm by Ipsy, and I don't think I've used it since. So I want to know if it's actually a formula that I enjoy or not. All right, next up is another fragrance. This is from Orica. It is an Orgasmic Parfum Stick, and I think I got this in one of my last glossy boxes before they stopped distributing in the US. So it's really cute. Like, I love this component. Very sleek, but also you can see everything that's going on in there. And it is a solid stick that smells kind of like clean laundry to me. I really like just the scent when I'm just sniffing it. I don't know how it will kind of pan out on the body. So I just want to give that a try and get it out of its little box here. Next up is from Winky Lux. So if you have been watching my inventory and declutter, I did mention this is something I have not used and I would like to. It was kind of in my collector's highlighter set, but it's not that special and it doesn't look that highlightery. Let me show you what I mean. It's supposed to be holographic and the shade name is Charm. Do you see any shine coming off of that? No, I don't either. So let's compare it to my About Face that I just happen to have on my desk. Yeah, this one is reflecting light. This one is not. So yeah, I'm just really not sure how well this is actually going to work. So I want to know, and I want to finally use it. I've been hanging on to it for a long time just because it's cute, which is, as Andy said, it's going to be the death of me. But we're going to try this month. All right, last up. I bet you noticed my brows don't look great in this video. I ran out of the brow gel that I was using, which I did enjoy. It was Melt Cosmetics, and it's $25 for a tube. I didn't enjoy it enough to spend $25 on it. I was then trying out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, and not a fan. I tried for a few weeks, so I don't think it's going to work for me. So I am on the hunt for something to hold my brows in place because they definitely like to sag here and here where my brow lash or where the hairs are the longest. So I'm going to try this OMFG Cosmetics Brow Soap. I don't have high hopes. First of all, OMFG was kind of a cheap brand. Like, it was indie, so it wasn't cheap, but the products seemed to be cheap. Not to diss on OMFG. I loved the brand. I thought it was very cute, very cutesy. I bought a lot of stuff from them and then realized the quality wasn't that great. But I did like to support them. They sold the brand. Anyway, so this is what the brow soap looks like. It's a bit textured, and I'm gonna watch some videos about brow soap before I try this and see if I can figure it out in 3 uses and if I want to continue trying after those 3 uses or not. But those are my 5 new products. Wish me luck. Let me know what you think of my choices, and what do you know about brow soap? Have you tried it before? I'm sure it's not like on the top of everyone's list. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love it if you would give this video a thumbs up and leave me some comments down below. If you haven't yet, you can always subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you guys around for my panning journey. And please remember to go watch my friends' videos who are also doing this project. I'm excited to see how they're doing on their projects, and I hope you will enjoy their videos as well. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!